Well, hey friends, welcome to today's Saturday Snapshot. I hope that as you take a look at this video, you're doing quite well today. As you can tell, behind me are a bunch of our school supplies that have been donated. There's still other supplies in the admin office, and I believe some still in Manu's office. But my friends, we have got to come up with even more. Let me explain why. This week, even today, was one of those days where I felt like the disciples, were looking at the crowd and looking at Jesus and saying, holy cow, there's a whole lot of folks here and they're going to be really hungry. And Jesus looked at the disciples and said, you go feed them. Now, there's no mistake. I'm not Jesus, but we've got an interesting and a wonderful challenge before us. So let me explain. Yesterday, as I was going through our registrations, I had to turn off our Eventbrite registration. I had to turn off our website, all those things, because we had collected over 245 completed registrations. That 245 collectively means that there was 491 requests for backpacks to be filled. To give you some more understanding, there's 136 folks that are still in a incomplete status or on a waiting list if we were able to meet the 491. Right now, I feel like we're on the hook for 491 backpacks, but we're going to need folks to really step up and really show up in a big way. Now, here's what I want you to imagine. That number of 245. That means that on August 6th, when we do our backpack event, we can anticipate between 600 and 750 people coming on this campus and interacting with you, with folks who have come out here and said, hey, we want you to know that this church loves you and that this church loves this community. And imagine what happens when boys and girls and moms and dads and aunts and uncles are out here at the petting zoo, they're in the bounce house, they're eating hamburgers and hot dogs, they're walking away with a backpack full of school supplies. But more than that, they have impacted, they've been touched and influenced by people who love God. And if they don't have a church home, I don't have it in front of me, but if I remember correctly, the last time I looked, at least 42% of those folks that will be coming on this campus don't have a church home. We have an opportunity to be able to share with them why coming to this church would really make a difference in their lives. Imagine what will happen when our children and our youth ministries are filled with these boys and girls having a chance to interact with Manu and having to learn, the opportunity to learn how much they matter to God. So I need you to really dig deep. I think right now we're probably at the capacity of maybe 60 backpacks being full. I know that I had given a cash gift, and I'm looking back at that and saying, okay, I'm going to need to step that up. And I would love for you to be in prayer about that today. In fact, I got an email yesterday. I had to send an email out to those 136 folks to say, we have been just blessed and overwhelmed by the response, but we've reached right now a capacity. These were folks that had submitted late, and one of the emails that came back was from a mom who was homeless and most likely is living out of her car, and saying, I really could use a backpack for my daughter, and I'm hoping that we're able to do that. And I know that story represents other stories in there, and so I just want to encourage you. This is a great church. We have a great opportunity, just an amazing opportunity for us to see how God shows up in a mighty and wonderful way. And so I just want to let you know, we are anticipating great things, big things on August 6th. We hope you'll be a part of that. And if you can step up in a way to fill the stage behind me with supplies, or make gift donations so we can go and buy the supplies, that would be awesome. Just imagine what our campus is going to look like on August 6th, when we've got families, moms and dads, boys and girls, just running around all over this campus. In words of Sir William, we may not have enough toilet paper, but what a great day that's going to be and so I'm hoping you're making plans to be a part of it. Hey, I want to let you know we'll be in our second sermon tomorrow. We'll be talking about God's bet, God the gambler. And I invite you to think about what's the craziest bet that you've ever made? What's the most stupid bet you've ever made? I'll be talking about mine tomorrow morning. So I hope we'll see you with us either in person at 9 or 11:15 or join us online. Hey, have a great week and just know God is blessing this church because this church really does want to be a blessing to his community. Thank you. Take care.